What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play. It is currently episode 6, I believe, and we got a lot to do today, so let's get straight into the video. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is actually that I got a different mouse, a computer mouse. So my old mouse was a gaming mouse. It was a super expensive and super nice, like Logitech gaming mouse. But when you buy gaming related products, basically with, like, let's say gaming keyboards or whatever, they're super tactile and they make clicking sounds, and basically that's for like competitive gaming so that they can get that feedback from the mouse. But my microphone being so close to the mouse, it kind of made a lot of clicking sounds, and I hear it in a lot of YouTubers' videos, and honestly it doesn't really necessarily annoy me, but it is kind of something that maybe annoys somebody, so I actually ended up getting a lot quieter mouse. So I'm going to click a little bit for you. I know it's kind of weird, but I'm going to click a little bit, and let's see if you can pick that up on the microphone. So I'm going to listen back to that later when I go and edit this video, but for me, from my ears, from here, it's pretty quiet, so I doubt that the microphone is going to pick any of that up, or if it is, it's super quiet. My keyboard is still decently loud. It's not necessarily like a super high-end gaming keyboard, but I do have a Razer that I used to use for like Fortnite and stuff, and I quit using that one because it was so clicky, and you definitely could hear it in some of the games that I would play or on the microphone. But something we can talk about right now, since we are over in the overworld, I have changed up the way this kind of works, and there is a reason for that. Basically, for some reason, and I'm not sure, I'm not great at redstone, but I understand a lot of kind of the basics of redstone. But I put these sticky pistons here so that it would look nicer when it'd push out a block instead of having the faces of these pistons here, and it would retract them. But like every once in a while, random ones just wouldn't retract, and I'm not sure why. If the observer is like one tick, and sometimes like it lags and it glitches or something, and it stays out instead of pulling back in or something. So I just switched it over to this kind of just straight piston pusher instead of pushing the block, and it seems to work a lot better. We are losing quite a bit right here, but I'm not really too sure how to fix that. It might just be when it's higher up and it hits it, some of them just fall onto that block instead of into the hopper. So if you guys have any ideas how to fix that, put that down in the comments, and when I go and make a bigger farm, or if I end up changing this, I can put that into the farm and it'll be a little bit more effective. But so far I haven't really been AFKing that much over here, but we are up to about probably 6 stacks of bamboo. Not too much, but it still is pretty cool, and we did use a lot of it for scaffolding blocks like this right here. So that's kind of where all of our bamboo has gone. But over here I want to go check the cactus farm. So we are up to 24 cactus right there, and I'm going to go smelt up this iron because we are eventually going to need it. So we'll throw that in there, and I should have some coal somewhere. There we go. So we'll just throw that in there and let that smelt up. But let's head over to the spider slime farm and see some of the work that I've been doing over there. Alright guys, so we just hopped over into the slime farm, and as you can see, I gave you a quick little sneak peek over there. We have done quite a bit of work over there, not too much, but we did just do some AFK fishing, and that should give us some slime balls as well. So let's just go down here, and I'm so bad at using those. But in here, that's not the greatest. I AFK'd for maybe like 5 minutes just before this video, so we got a few things, not too much, but let's hop back over here and I'll show you some of the stuff that I did over at the slime farm. So if we hop down here, you can see that I've changed most of this up. I'm eventually going to change the roof, but we did implement some acacia wood in here, and this brings up a good point right here, is that this thing is not fully lit up. I'm pretty sure I need to use jack-o'-lanterns because slime can still spawn on that. But for this layer right here, since this is the one that you kind of see, I might change up the lighting a little bit just to make it something a little bit better, or like more pleasing or whatever. So I'm going to think about that for a little bit. But if we come down here, I finished this up and we got a little bit more acacia right there. and I haven't got enough lanterns yet. I need to get some more iron, so that's why I'm smelting up all the iron I have. I do need to go mining and get some more resources, so there's more acacia right here, and I'll probably add some lanterns. And then over here in the storage area, you can see we have got quite a bit of slime balls. That's what, three, it's like what, like almost 10 stacks-ish, somewhere around there, give or take a stack or two or something like that. So we're at 10 stacks, haven't really been AFKing down here that much, only about 5 minutes so far. So it's putting out some slime balls. And then we also got our little map area over here, and then we're going to keep working over here. Something I've been thinking about doing is, actually I should have talked about this when I was down there, but if we go back down here, something I'm thinking about doing is having this kind of spread out into multiple areas of kind of like our down base right here where we're kind of collecting all of our materials. So maybe I might close this off like right here and put like this brewing area or a nether, what are those called? The stuff used for potions, it's I can't even think of what it's called. The nether wart, sorry. We could put a small little piston nether wart farm or something like that down there, and all of our brewing stands, because we did go, yeah, so we got right here 28 blaze rods, so we can transform those into brewing stands and get a little brewing area down there. And I did not know I had these lanterns right here, so I guess we can go place these down right now. I actually really like the way these look. They are definitely a lot better looking than torches everywhere. So if we go back up, actually, I need to grab, I've been putting these stone brick fences, I believe they are. So let's just grab some of those. Do I have any more stone bricks? We can just craft some up here. So we'll put some like that, and across we have so much stone we can just make 62 of them, I guess. And then if we go down here, so no, nothing spawned down here, which is great. I'm thinking maybe we put them up like so. And then that kind of, so this is kind of dark right here, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe I can, thinking about how I can do that. Maybe I add another pillar of acacia right here, which would make sense. So let me just count this out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's even, which isn't good, but we'll just put it more towards this side because it'll make more sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, this one. So it's going to look kind of structural, and that's not the way we want that. We'll just go from down. So we can do that, and then put a stone like that. So that looks good to me, and then it's all lit up, and that looks good. And then over here is fine because it goes to slabs. So that looks perfect. And we got 3 more, so I mean, I guess we can go find a place to put them. Might as well use them. So where could we put this boy? Thinking we can probably put one right there. I need to finish that up before I put stuff there. So I guess we can just keep working on some of the base. So we do need a little bit more stone brick so I can finish this off, and then we do need to finish the roof here. So let me actually just take those out and see if I can grab those. So got those guys, and we will put our stone brick across the top like that. One there and one there. And then we're going to change the ceiling probably to, honestly, I'm thinking I might just add some concrete into this build. So maybe I should go on a quick little sand and gravel run and maybe some pigments. So I'm going to go grab those, and we'll come back and we'll put some of our concrete that we decided to choose, or we picked in the, kind of randomly picked in the very first episode. So we're going to add some of that in this build. I'm getting tired of all this stone brick, and I know we did do that little base palette picking thing in the beginning, so I need to stick to that. I kind of keep forgetting, and stone bricks are so easy to do, so I think I'm going to start doing that. So let's go grab some concrete and sand and get some of the pigments that we need, craft that up, and then we can do some of the ceiling. Alright guys, while I'm converting this concrete powder into concrete, something I want to talk about is another upgrade for my setup that I got. I actually got this kind of weird sound condensing. It's called like an audio shield or whatever. And basically, why I got that is because the apartment that I am living in, currently in college, so I'm in an apartment right now. It's kind of prone to having loud car sounds outside because we are closest to the outdoors and stuff. And then also like my roommate and people talking out in the other room, it just has a lot of sound out here, and that's stuff like I can't really control. So if there is that audio, I am super sorry, and that's something that's also kind of hard to take out of some audios without like really knowing how to do it, or without being like an audio expert. So like I'm not too sure how to do that. I have an idea and I try to do it as much as I can. But a pretty easy fix that I found was just to get this like audio shield thing. And I'm not really too sure how good it's working because I haven't really listened back to any of the audio yet. So I'm going to do that after this clip right here. And then once we get all of this concrete, we can go and place it into the slime and spider farm. And it's gonna kind of start coming alive and having a little bit more color, which is gonna be super cool. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna listen back to the audio, and then we're gonna go back to the slime farm like I said. So I'll see you there. Alright guys, so I just listened back to the audio and it does sound quite a bit better. I haven't really got the chance to hear it when like a car comes by or something, or you know, a car comes romping through with an exhaust or anything. So I haven't really got to hear anything like that yet, but I'm assuming that it's going to be a lot better. But if we look at my inventory, we can see I got quite a bit of light blue concrete, and I actually had to go back and look at the very first episode just to see what our block palette was. And it's light blue concrete, red smooth sandstone, which I think that's going to be kind of a hard block to find. So maybe we can kind of get that when we get some elytra and some rockets. And I guess that brings up another point that we do need to get working on our mob farm. So maybe in the next episode, that's going to be the first thing that I get started on. So that's going to be super cool. But basically what our palette is diorite, not smooth diorite, just straight up diorite, light blue concrete, acacia wood, and the red smooth sandstone. So let's see what this looks up here. I feel like it's going to bring quite a bit a pop of color. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do maybe the whole. We'll just do kind of all of it and see how it looks like. And if I gotta take it down later, I can take it down. Something I have noticed with this mouse is that it is a lot less it's a lot less tactile than my other one. Like I was saying, a gaming mouse is super like responsive and you can feel every click. So I'm still getting used to the kind of more of a business mouse type thing, but actually I'm not sure how much I really like that. Honestly, it kind of looks like a stupid kind of sky thing. So maybe I should add in something kind of in the middle that's going to kind of break it up. So maybe like right here we can add like a few blocks. So how many did I go on that side? 2. So let's go 2 over here, and then let's get all of this out, and then we'll put some type of like design or maybe some depth in with the build, and then we can move all this back down over here, and we'll keep moving it on over back here. But I think that's going to look quite a bit better. So what we probably are going to do is just stone brick. I think I'm just going to add stone brick to our palette because I feel like it might look good. So let's add like some depth to this, and maybe we can add some redstone lamps up here or something, and we'll go like that and do 3 across or something. So let's see if we have, kind of want to try this. This is going to look super weird, but it might look kind of cool. No. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Maybe if that was like part of the block palette or something, it'd look good, but it kind of just doesn't really fit in up there. So I think I'm going to need to craft up some new redstone lamps, and don't know if I remember how to craft those. So I think they're redstone around glowstone, I'm pretty sure. So let's, I guess we can break this down. So I might be completely wrong in what I'm thinking here. So now that we got that in our inventory, does it pop up? Yeah, so we got 11 there. So we're going to be extremely wasteful in doing this, which I'm going to make probably a few people mad doing this, but it's okay. We actually have a lot of redstone, so really not that big of a deal. But I'm thinking I like that pretty good. It definitely kind of breaks it up compared to what it used to be. So I think I like that a little bit better. It's not so like in your face, and it has a little bit more depth to it. And yeah, so I think we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna continue to put in the blocks over here and continue doing some of the stairs, and then I'll come back. All right, guys. So I just got done putting in all of the light blue concrete and stairs, and I'm still kind of iffy on it. I think once we put a little bit more of this color into here, it's going to fit in a little bit better. So over here, I already kind of started brainstorming what we're going to do. So if this is, how can we do this? So let's maybe take this back one block, and we'll just put those there and that, and boom, boom. So let's go up, change this out for this redstone right here, put in those. Gonna make people mad, I know I am, but we will put those in like that, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna really mess with any of the spawns of the spider farm, but I think it's going to fit in. Yeah, it already looks a little bit better now that there's a few more colors in there. Over here, I'm not sure whether or not I want to put in the blue concrete or not. I might leave that for now and just kind of have it over here, and maybe I mean, I guess, should we add it right here? Maybe maybe not. Well, we can figure it out in a few later episodes as we keep going, and that chunk over there keeps like despawning when I look away and stuff. It's super weird. Also, in the last episode, I totally forgot to like really even kind of talk about this, but I actually got a wither skull, and I just put it right here for safekeepings, and eventually down the road we are going to get a beacon, but we really need to get an iron farm first. So just like our elytra and other stuff, we have a lot of the pre-game stuff that we need to get done before some of the later game stuff. So we need to do the mob farm, we need to do the villager breeder, like we got so much stuff we need to do. So that's kind of stuff that we are going to definitely need to kind of get working on shortly here. And how can I'm thinking I might change these two out for acacia right here, and put some lanterns on them because we need some lighting over here. So so we can do our stone brick maybe like that and put down the lanterns, and we are one short. Do I like that? Maybe instead of this one, we'll just do the one in the middle, and I think that's gonna look a little bit more clean, or sorry, a lot cleaner is the correct grammar. But then there's still this area right here that's kind of dark. So I'm thinking, how can we kind of light that up and incorporate some acacia? I mean, we could technically, I guess we could add this in right here, but I've kind of strayed away from putting unnecessary blocks over here as oh no. Oh, no, 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 we cannot have that. But I've been trying to push this as far back as possible. How am I going to place that? I'm going to have to put a block above it. So let's do that. Nope, you're going to see that. One more above. There we go. And then down. Okay, so perfect. Just like that. And then we can put our... Where are they? There we go. Stone walls. And we can put the stone wall I'm thinking maybe we can put it on this side, just like that. That looks fine, so that we kind of have this walkway open, and there's not this random lantern in the middle. But that looks like it's enough room. I was always kind of scared that this was kind of small, and it definitely is. And I guess I could always kind of push this back one block, because a slime really won't spawn on like one single block unless it's like a baby or whatever. But I guess I could kind of push this back one block, and it would add quite a bit of room. So I might think about doing that in the future. But anyways, let's get into the next part of the video. So something else I have been thinking about adding here is the diorite, just because it's going to add some gray in here as well. So I think it really won't really make that much of a difference. So I think just like the blue, let's just put it in and see if we like it. I think that does kind of add some variation in block, which I think I'm probably going to go overboard with now, because I've used so many stone bricks. So I just want to get rid of them and change it up. But we do need to start sticking to our color palette. So I'm thinking maybe for these entrances here, we can put that, and maybe even, I'll just leave it like that. And then on this one, we'll do those three. I was thinking about putting some type of light source in the middle block, but it looks fine like that, and it shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Maybe up here we can change out this right here for some diorite. And I feel like that looks super weird, but yeah, I don't know if I like that, but I never really liked this in general. Now that I know there's no mobs that are really going to spawn up here, I think I can kind of leave this open. So what can I get rid of? The dirt. Yeah, no mobs are really going to spawn up here, so it's really not that big of a deal to have that at the moment. Although I guess these blocks are unspawnable because of that lantern over there. It's not really a big deal. No spawns up here. No spawns anywhere over here really. The only way that would happen is if something spawned way over there and walked all the way over there and then killed me, which if he did that, then go ahead and kill me, because you deserve to, because that would be absolutely incredible. But where did my ender chest go? I think I might have left my ender chest somewhere. I think I might have left that over at the other base, so I'm going to go grab that, and then we are going to fill in that glass over there, because that was something I forgot to do off camera, and then we can get into the next part of the video. Alright guys, so the next part of the video we are going to get into, like I said, was the brewing stands, sorry, the brewing station. So actually I need to go back up and probably craft up, actually I can do that after, but like I said, we are going to kind of block this area off and create a little farm, probably back over here, and have the brewing area over here. So how I'm thinking that this is going to work is having maybe, so I guess an easy way we could have this work is if we have, I haven't really thought about how I'm going to make this work yet. I know I'm going to use sticky pistons though, so I guess we can have this coming, no, we're going to have to break down a few blocks, so we're going to have this coming probably there, and having it, no, we need down one more block, and as you can see, the slime farm is working very well. You can hear the slimes, and they're jumping and they're coming towards the edge there. So on the second one, and it's going to be right there. So come down here, place that sticky piston down. That block's going to be right there, and when it's extended, or I guess I'm going to need a lever, and because I don't really want to make a T flip-flop, or I think it's a bud switch or whatever that makes a button kind of like a lever, but what I'm thinking is actually we are going to raise this up one block. I don't know what I was thinking, but we're going to put that there and put this one up there and have that block there, so that when it's extended, it's holding back the water that's going to be right there and right there. So let's, I guess, just go ahead and place in the stone brick so that we don't have to do that later when the water's there. And then over in this side, we got to take all this out. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that block doesn't really matter that much. And then just like that. And then we are going to shave this back. And so what I'm thinking is we have our soul sand down here. Guys, so for the next part of the video, we are going to obviously get working on our nether wart farm here, and we are going to convert down here right over in this area into a little brewing station area. Nothing too crazy, nothing really automated other than this nether wart farm, which isn't really too complicated. I'm going to put water back here with a lever right here, and when I flick this lever, well, basically it's going to be on all the time so that these are going to be down. When I flick that lever, when all of the nether wart is grown up or at full maturity, then basically the sticky pistons are going to pull back up, and water back here is going to flow this way, 8 blocks onto these hoppers right here, and then into this chest. So I guess actually we can't have that block there because the hoppers, there needs to be one more hopper, so I need to go grab a few more iron, and then we can start doing this. So I guess we can start putting in some of the, actually no, because we got to put in the water and all the redstone first, so not get too ahead of myself here. We need to, so I was going to use a button, but that is no longer going to work, as I don't really want to build like a T flip-flop or a bud switch. I do know how to do that, but it's a little bit more complicated than just using a lever. And down the road, we are eventually just going to kind of change it up anyway. Most of the farms we are building right now aren't going to stay forever. And once we get our little bit bigger base in, where did that cobblestone go? Once we get our little bit bigger base, we can switch everything into some more efficient, bigger farms that we can kind of take more time on and do a few episodes on. So right now, I'm just really trying to get some elytra and some rockets and stuff. So let's get this lever. We have redstone. We have some repeaters is what we need. And then we are going to need some buckets of water. So I guess an easy way to kind of just take this out would be, what can we smell here? Nothing? We'll just turn this cobblestone into regular stones, take this out, put that in there, cobblestone, boom. So we got a bucket, we can fill that with water, put those away. And do I have another bucket anywhere? Right here. So I'm gonna hop into the spider farm and snag a bucket of water here from back over there. Can I grab it? Nope. There we go. And then we'll fill this back up and switch this back into a stair here, because that's how we get our XP, and we like our XP here on the Skizzy channel. So let's put that back, and that's all good, and we got our water, so perfect. So let's go back down and put in the water and the redstone, and then we can put down our nether wart and get this farm going. So I guess we can put that there, take that, and perfect. So it does go to right here. I still need to grab that other hopper, but that's not really that big of a deal. So let's hop back here, and we're going to take this redstone and go straight back, go up a block, and it's kind of nice. All of this is kind of open back here. Yeah. And also down the road, we can eventually hook this back up like I've been saying. I know I said I was going to do it, but we can do it in a few later episodes. And basically that's because we don't necessarily need that much more string or XP. We are chilling, and we don't really need the few extra spiders every, few seconds or whatever. It's not really that big of a necessity at the moment. And we are working on our mob farm, which after that we really won't need that much of an XP farm anymore. So redstone, take those buckets, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Put this all the way down. It should be able to power. So why? So I don't know if this is part of the snapshot or something, but sticky pistons are being incredibly weird, and I don't know if it's like a power thing. I wonder if I maybe add some delay to these, if they kind of will power a little bit more safely. So let's give this a few test runs. And just like that. And then also we can power those, and let me just dig this out really quick, and we can put in some stairs right in front of these, and it's gonna look a little bit better. So we're gonna hide that piston arm just like this, and then I can't get out. All right, so let's break that, soul sand, put it all back, and test it out. Still works. We still need this hopper right here, but I guess we can go ahead and put in the nether wart, because that hopper is not going to really affect anything. So we'll just throw this in here. Boom, boom, boom. And I was thinking about putting glass on here, but I might as well just leave it open. There's really no... And nope, we don't have even... Okay, well, we don't have enough nether wart. Let's put some lanterns. Where's the middle? Like right there and right there. That looks pretty good, and we do have the glass, so yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave these open, maybe. I'm thinking, or I could just move this over, which I think that's, oh no, oh my god, that was a derp. Well, there we go. So it works. So let's put this back and power that, and just like that. And we're gonna have to grab all of our nether wart out of here. So take that, and that's all 27. So here we go. Round 2, we're gonna put it all back in, just like this. Boom, boom, boom. Get that last one, and then right there. And that one's like already almost full grown. All right, well, now we can put in our glass here. Well, actually, again, why I am making just stupid decisions right now. How are we going to get in? We're going to have to put in like a door or something, which I guess we could put in on this side over here, maybe like right here. But I guess that also, looking at this, I can put in these slabs now. So let's put those blocks just like that. And so that's done right there. Super easy farm. You know, if you want to build something like this, so easy. It takes like, you know, as many pistons as you want, and about 5 minutes. So I would definitely recommend it instead of like these huge giant nether wart farms. I see people on Let's Plays build these giant nether wart farms for no reason. Like you really don't need that many unless you're using like nether wart blocks or something in your base or something like that. But we can get working on kind of our brewing station over here. So what I'm thinking we are going to do is maybe just put a 3-wide archway like right here, and then block this off just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm thinking maybe we put acacia here instead of stone bricks. So I don't have that on me right now, so we can go grab that later. But over in this back corner, we are going to, so if we take that out, what happens? Nothing. So we can put one there, and nothing's going to spawn on here anyway. It's all kind of slabbed off, so not a huge concern at the moment. I'm thinking we can put maybe, super annoying that I put this down actually, because now I can't like place blocks on top of it. But that, and we can put that in the middle, and we can use that, and definitely need some chests over in this part over here. So we will take this out right here, and we are going just to convert this all over to stone brick just to make it look nice, just like this. And up here, we can just put some stairs, maybe. I mean, that looks fine. And then just like that, and then that's where we can put like all the potions. And we're definitely going to be doing some brewing before our end dragon fight. So we're gonna get some potions of healing and a few like strength potions and stuff, and then we also have a few golden apples that we are going to use. I'm also going to change this into acacia right there. I'm thinking, yeah. And then so let's go grab that acacia. I don't think I have that much left, and as you can hear, there are some slimes. The slime farm is working great. This is like one of the first times I ever built like a super good or like, honestly, this is like the first time I've ever built like a real slime farm in general, actually. But since we got some glass on us, okay, so this is the problem that I've been talking about. They jump and land on that block. So what I've done is actually change all of the blocks over to glass, and I think because they are transparent, I think they still aggro to them. Or maybe we can even, I'm thinking maybe we can take the two middle blocks out, because those, I think he would still be held in. I think he is I think he's taller than 2 blocks, so I don't think he can get out of here with that, so that would work. And then I guess if we just go up without letting this guy hit us. So there we go, and all of them, oh no. Oh, he's not even hitting him. Okay. Well, all right. Well, that was that was a waste, because that guy didn't even do anything. So we are actually going to. Why did I break those? I am just doing some stuff. I don't even know what I am doing at the moment. But let's go head to this guy right here. We can come back over here and take some of these blocks out, and we will push them over to the side. Get back, and then we can put in some blocks just like that at the top, like that. So I think I kind of like that, because we can still see them, and they can't get out, and those guys can't land on that block as well, which makes it perfect. So if I do have enough, I might even go back and add, let's say, is this like not as tall as the rest of them? I don't believe this one's as tall as the rest of them. So I'm going to give this guy some breathing room here. We are going to change this over. Boom. And boom. The other ones are 3 tall, and this one is like 2 tall. So I think I'm going to I'm just gonna have it be 2, because I'm pretty sure the slime, if I see slimes getting in there, then I will go back and change it. But at the moment, I like the way the 2 looks. So let's do that and that. Jump back on this one. Break all of this, and then okay, so that's fixed right there. And we will head back down to the. Let's go. Oh my god, I hate going in there. I just hate that sound so much. It like freaks me out. But let's fill this up, and we'll go back down here and put in some acacia. So I'm definitely I am so bad at placing like wood blocks. So let's put this guy. What happens if I take that out? It's not gonna really work, huh? So how can I do this? Let me think for a second. I mean, I guess I could always put one like right here. That looks fine, and we should have, yeah, we definitely have enough acacia to put in here. Boom, 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 and let's take this guy out. Boom, and we will put those there, which will allow us to take those out, and we can. How can we put some lighting over here? So I'm thinking we just honestly just put a torch like on this block right here. Ugh, I'm so used to having them in my hotbar. There we go. So that's fine. Again, like I said, these are half slabs down here, so nothing can spawn anyway. Not that big of a deal. I really do like these lantern blocks though. Super good looking, super cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like on it. It means so much. And if you really liked it, think about subscribing and click the notification button so that you get notified when new videos come out. It has been Jace, aka Skizzy, and I'll see you in the next one.